Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, you'll meet the co-founders of ForteBella Equestrian. They have created an oasis that builds a strengthening bond between horses and people. Their incredible journey just ahead.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, I have always been fascinated by the love affair between horses and people. Even if you go to the Old Testament, you see people riding horses. And that love affair continues. And it gets strengthened because of people like my next guest, Sara Sasso Toolin and Kelly Hammett. They are co-founders of ForteBella Equestrian. Thanks for coming on the show, ladies.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, let's start with you, Sara. What is ForteBella?
ForteBella is a place where we nurture a strong and beautiful relationship between horses and people. You know, we're so lucky to work with these amazing animals, and so we want to share the love and the therapy that they bring to us, and so that's why we started ForteBella.
Yeah, and there's kind of an interesting backstory with you two. How did you become friends, and how did you decide to launch this?
So Kelly in 2021, she came to start training with me because she had this beautiful horse and she wanted me to train him. And so, yeah, that's where we met. And we decided to start something together because I was telling her my vision and my goals, and they were matching a lot with her goals. And we are very similar. We say that we are sisters from a different mom. So we decided to do something together. And so that's how we started ForteBella.
Sure. Okay, Kelly, let me bring you in on this. I mean, you came in kind of as a client, right?
I did.
Yes. And how do you go from, client to co-owner?
Well, it was, I don't know, about a year of talking about these dreams and trying to find a place that we could have the training and care that we really believed in, and we couldn't find it outside. So we decided to join forces and build something together.
Yes, and you started this 11 months ago. We're gonna pull up your website, and as we scroll down the gallery page of your website, I just wanted to point out it shows your backstory there, and it's a beautiful website that shows off some of your favorite clients. And what is it like to go there? I mean, what's the vibe? What's the feel?
You know, everybody that come to ForteBella, they always say that time stops. And, life is busy. And nowadays, especially with work and everything, and especially in this area, DFW, it's very busy. And so people that come over, they say after 10 minutes that they arrive, they already feel that they're in an oasis. It's in nature and everything. It's quieter, and they can enjoy horses and they can have a good time and they can recharge. So that's what we wanted to make it, a place of health and wellness where you can come over and recharge and take care of your mind and body and soul. So
absolutely. Kelly, what's your favorite part about being there?
Well, I live on the property. So my favorite part is, if I have a stressful day or a challenging day, I can just walk down and see the horses, and they're basically therapy for me. They make me happy. They make me smile. They bring a different level of energy.
Sure.
And just peacefulness, honestly, to be around them.
And your clients aren't just clients. They become family, don't they?
Yeah, we try to really take care of our community. We want to bring everybody together, and with this power, this great, energy of horses, we want to just bring great memories. And plus, I'm Italian, and so in Italy we love to get together and celebrate life. And so that's what we're also trying to do events and do get together with people, with our clients, and we always try to draw more people from outside to just have a good time and enjoy and recharge.
And Sara, you have such an interesting story leading up to this. We found this wonderful video. Let's go ahead and roll it.
When I was 4 years old, I studied riding horses, and I fell in love with them. Riding became a passion, and I had the honor of working with Olympic trainers in Germany and the Netherlands. In 2013, I took a leap of faith, and I came to the United States to become a trainer myself and to open my own equestrian center. Through a lot of hard work and sacrifice, in 2023, ForteBella Equestrian was born, and that dream was fulfilled. But there was a much bigger dream waiting: to become an Olympian. Throughout my life, I had amazing role models that challenged me to give my best. Participating at the Olympic Games is my next natural step. This is also a way for me to give back and become a role model for many, and especially to my little girl, to show her what she can achieve. Because if you put your heart and soul in what you do, nothing can stop you. With my story, I want to inspire a new generation of athletes and women to achieve their goals and never give up, because anything is possible if you believe in yourself and your dreams. I'm Sara Sasso Toolin. Join me on my Olympic journey.
And that's such a beautiful video. I know you had it professionally shot with a drone video, and it's just beautiful.
Thank you.
Sarah, it said in the video that you have Olympic hopes. Let's talk more about that.
Well, that's always been my life dream and my life goal. And that's why I came to the United States. In fact, the land of opportunity is to chase my dream of going to the Olympic Games. You know, for a lot of people, it's a big dream that you just dream about. It's tough to accomplish because it requires a lot. And I have a great team, and I have the right place now. We needed a home base, and now I have a home base, and we want to make ForteBella an Olympic equestrian center.
So you could see athletes coming from all over the globe to train at your facility?
Well, we are definitely already organizing a lot of clinics. So athletes and trainers from all over the world coming and train. Because for me, the most important thing is sharing the knowledge and the education, and people always want to learn. I worked for Olympic trainers. One thing I loved about them is that they were always working so hard, and they were always doing a lot of lessons and trainings, because you need to be humble. To be at that level, you're never done. You always have to learn. There's so much to learn. And so we want to share that. And that's what we want to do at ForteBella. We wanted to make a place where people can come and learn and grow. And I'm training people, but for me, it's very important for me to learn and grow and go to the Olympics one day.
I know you work with people of all ages. Talk about the kids, because I know that builds so much confidence in a child.
Yes, it definitely does. And, I worked with children, with, also kids with special needs. And it's just, it's wonderful, and it's very emotional to see what horses do to everybody, adults and kids, and how they help everybody just to feel more confident. And that's what we want to help people to feel, kids and even a lot of, teenage girls,
Sure.
to help them feel more confident and believe in themselves.
Absolutely. Kelly, I know we're in, the post-pandemic, and it's a pandemic of stress, but there's something very therapeutic about riding a horse and getting back to nature and being outdoors. You speak to the therapeutic nature of riding a horse.
So I can actually tell you, I purchased a horse in the pandemic. So instead of getting a COVID puppy, I got a COVID horse, which is kind of where this journey started with my big boy Leo. And he was meant to be my therapy, my getaway from stress at work, stress from life, a place where I could go where I didn't have to be with other people if I didn't want to be. I could just be alone with my feelings and my thoughts. One of the most beautiful things about horses is you have to be so present with them in order to really have that experience. And it's just,
Sure.
It's the most profound thing I think I've ever experienced is with the relationship with the horse.
I love that. And you can sense their mood, and if they're agitated or whatever,
yes.
what you need to do to calm them down. Why don't you speak more about that, Sarah?
Well, they're very sensitive. They're big animals, but they're very sensitive. And so they feel everything you're feeling. So next to them, you definitely feel peace and you feel safe. That's what a lot of people tell me, oh, but I'm afraid of horses. But I'm like, trust me, you should come out and see. Because our horses, we treat them with everything, the best things that we can. They even have massage blankets, and they have, we really keep them, we take the best care of them. And so you definitely feel more connected to yourself. I have to be honest. A lot of people tell me that they connect more with themselves, and they feel stronger.
We've got some more video we're going to show, and I want you guys to talk about the quality of the horses and what you look for when you're bringing in a new horse. When you're shopping for a new horse, what do you look for?
Well, it depends, because there's a lot of horses for different people. Finding a horse is a relationship. It's these horses are amazing animals, and they have different personalities. And so it's you need to find the horse that you can connect with. It's like people. With some people you connect better. The energy draws you, and so that's what I find whenever I help a client to find their dream horse. We even go to Italy to find horses, because I always try to make it a great experience. I always try to understand the person and then understand what they're looking for, and then try to find the perfect horse for them.
How long does it take you to know whether this horse is going to be a good horse for someone?
Well, I've been doing this for quite a while. I started riding when I was 4, and then it's been a long time. So I understand horses really well. And I always, let's say, maybe I just have to find, a couple of weeks. Yeah. And then it's always like by finding, it's a long research. It can also be a long research, because there's a lot of horses out there. And so it's... Yeah.
Sure. Well, you guys make a great team, so I want to give you both a chance to compliment the other. We're going to start with you, Kelly. What does Sara bring to the table?
Oh, Sara has so much experience and knowledge with horses. They call her the horse whisperer, even though she says, I just listen to them. I hear what they say, and I treat them with the utmost respect and care. And that is an amazing thing to see that relationship. It's amazing.
All right, Sara, same question.
Give me tears.
What does Kelly bring to the table?
Well, Kelly, she's amazing, because she keeps me very organized, because I am very creative and very excited about things, and she really keeps me organized, and she brings to the table what I have a lot of visions, and I'm very creative, and she makes it happen. That's one thing I love about her, that we're great together, because I'm the one going with my things around, and she's like, okay, we need to spreadsheet. She's the spreadsheet queen. So she makes everything, she organizes. She's an architect. She makes, she makes happen. I just have to say it, and she makes it happen. So
awesome. Okay, well, listen, we're almost out of time. So with a couple of minutes left, I'll give you both a chance to give final words to the audience on why they might want to come visit and get a tour. We'll start with you, Kelly. What do you want to say to the audience?
I would say, if you've ever thought about getting back involved in horses, there's been a lot of people who have loved horses as a kid, and they've thought about, hey, I would love, just like my journey took me, come back, come see if it's still there. Once horses get in your blood, it kind of sticks.
I love that. Okay, Sara, final word.
If you want a bespoke experience, and if you're looking for something special to experience with your partner, with your family, with your kids, with your group of friends, with your group at work, ForteBella is the place to come, because we have amazing experience. If you want to ride a horse, or if you don't want to ride a horse, but we just have a great team and a great environment where you can recharge and have a wonderful time.
Wow, that's a great way to end this show. And we'll also leave you with the website, which is, of course, ForteBellaEquestrian.com. Ladies, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's it for now. We'll see you next time.